That is correct. Me and Michelle are going to be building our first ever winter village. Now, we're extremely excited, but we're also really nervous. This is the biggest Lego project that me and Michelle have taken on. And so we have a ton of ideas, but whether we can bring those ideas to life in Lego form, well, that's kind of two different things. Now, the area that we're going to be putting our winter village in, I think is pretty unique. And there's some specific reasons as to why we decided to go with this specific area. So let me go ahead and take you along and let's show you where we're going to be building the winter village. So this is the area that we're going to be building the winter village. I'm not too sure if you're going to call this an alcove or a cutout or whatever the correct wording for it is, but this is where we'll be placing the winter village. Now there's a reason for that. Number one is that me and Michelle's offices are upstairs anyway, and so we're constantly passing this area by, and being able to enjoy the winter village every time that we pass by, well, that's a plus to me. Now the other thing is, as you are walking by the stairs, you can see the alcove, and seeing that, like, you know, Lego-y winter village up there, people will probably want to go walk up the stairs and go and take a look at it. Now, this area at the alcove is 9 base plates plus 12 studs wide. So what we're going to decide to do is cut those 12 studs in half and add 6 and 6 on each of the middle base plate. The middle base plate is going to be kind of the centerpiece of the winter village. It's going to be where all the minifigs are enjoying their holiday season, drinking some cocoa, taking pictures, doing all that great stuff. So that middle section is going to be a little bit bigger than the others, which I think is going to work out. Now, like I was saying before, we're going to add 6 studs to the front because the depth of it is a base plate plus 6 studs. So we're going to have to go ahead and build something for that. Well, we ran into our first problem. They don't make base plates that are 6 by 32 studs. Also, on top of that, I don't even think they make a small base plate that we could use. And even if they did, they're probably going to be super expensive. So unfortunately, what we decided to do is, well, we went to our local brick and minifigs, and we ended up picking up 3 base plates that were used, and they've seen better days, but they were still in great condition, but they're not new. And so we're going to go ahead and decide to, and I know it's going to be a little bit of a, we're going to go ahead and cut these base plates. We're going to make them 6 by 32 studs. So that will cover each individual base plate that is right there at the winter village. And then we can go ahead and connect those together. It just makes sense that way. So everything is level and everything makes sense. So let's get done with the talking. Let's get to building.
So thank you very much, Jose, for getting the base plate ready for me for the walkway. We're gonna go ahead and take some fencing. We're gonna take some ingots. We're gonna take some round plates, assorted studs, more assorted studs, and some flower pieces, and take all of this in all the various colors and shades and bring you this. Check it out. Look at these poinsettias here, the fencing. We did some 1x2 bricks. We took some 1x2 masonry, and I've seen them in so many other videos, so I decided to make my own cobblestone walkway. And we've got some of the studs, the ingots, we've got some white parts in here, some plates and some slopes in here, making kind of like effect of snow. So many different colors, I think. It's really cool. And then piecing them all together. And here is a bigger piece of our walkway. So I'm super excited to put this into our winter village. So if Jose didn't already mention it, our Winter Village 2024 contains a total of 9 base plates, and we decided to divvy things up, so he gets 4 and I get 4. And the first contribution to our Winter Village is, as you can see here, the Elf Clubhouse. Absolutely love this set. I love all the parts and the pieces, and the build was super cool. Now, as you can see here, this guy right here, he is getting ready to feed one of the reindeer because, you know, they got to be in tip-top condition to get ready for Christmas Eve. And this guy right here, he is doing one of my favorite things, and he is singing some Christmas carols to spread Christmas cheer to all those that are passing by. And this guy right here in the very back, he is really busy on the computer, making sure he's checking the list to ensure that they've got enough toys for all of the girls and boys in the world. But this elf right here, his job, what he's doing right now, he's putting the finishing touches on the endurance, and I'm so excited to see that. And then overall, we've got our beautiful Christmas tree here, all of the lights, some presents right here by the tree. Absolutely stunning set. Can't wait to put it into our winter village.
So while Michelle was putting all together that tiling work on the walkway, because that is a ton of tiling work, so thank you, Michelle, for doing that, I went ahead and built the center of our winter village. This is going to be the area where all of the minifigs get to go and love the wonderful tree that we have built here. Now, this is obviously the set of the Christmas tree that I went ahead and I'll throw some B-roll in here that we built. So that is in the center. Now what we have to the sides is Mr. and Mrs. Claus, the brickhead version, but we went ahead and put them in here kind of like a sculpture so the minifigs can come and take pictures with them. And of course, they're by the tree. I mean, come on, it makes a ton of sense. Now, starting off with Mr. Claus, we have our minifig here that is enjoying their hot cocoa. I'm not sure if you can get that angle, but they're enjoying their hot cocoa, and they brought man's best friend with a sweater. It's cold out here, to go ahead and look at Mr. Claus. Now, as we go to the center, you can see here, this minifig is taking their baby to come and look at the amazing tree that is here. And yeah, that angle might be a little much right there, but we have the stroller and the baby minifig. The baby minifig is just so cute. Now going over to the left side, you'll see Mrs. Claus with an accompanying snowman. Also, a little stuffed rabbit. Now moving a little bit further back, we'll take a little look at our feline friend over here. Perched up, what are they looking for? They're looking for their fish. That's right underneath the Christmas tree. It's so cute telling stories with Lego. Now, if we scan over to the right-hand side, you will see this minifig has a walkie-talkie. Well, what are they doing? What are they doing? Well, they're calling their friends to let them know that there's not too much of a line in front of the Christmas tree. So if you want to grab some pictures, head on over. And this minifig over here has the accompanying radio and is making their way to get over to the line. So this is going to be the center, and I'll obviously, sorry, but you can see all the presents here as well. But this is going to be the center of the winter village.
This is probably one of my favorite Christmas sets that Lego came out with that we actually own, and it is the Gingerbread House. Look at how cool this set is. I absolutely love the fireplace here and the light that you can actually light it up. But it's so cool because look at Dad here, the Dad Gingerbread. He is plowing the snow and getting the snow out of their front yard, while Mom is over here with the cute little baby in the stroller. Look at him. He is passed out asleep, but she's got a bottle ready for him. And look at their fabulous Christmas tree with all of their presents and toys all around it. I absolutely love this rocking horse. Look at that. So cute. Along with the little micro train and the little micro truck. Absolutely perfect. Cannot wait to add this into the village.
That right there is part one of building the winter village. We were able to get the center done, as well as 2 of the base plates and the walkway. That is a ton of tiling, but Michelle knocked that out. Again, that is part 1. You have to stay tuned for part 2, where we're going to continue to build out the rest. Now, just a little bit of a message here. While you're out there doing your holiday shopping, whether it's hunting for Lego or something else, be safe out there. We'll see you in the next one.